Germany Bundesliga, Italia Serie A, Nigeria Premier Football League, Formula 1, basketball, tennis, boxing, all day long. Tune in now where sports belong. On your super dial, every play, every win makes you smile. Join us live, don't miss a beat. For the love of sports, our passion is complete. Sport Today, your sport headquarters, where action speaks louder, just for you. An honor, 103.5 FM. We're in the zone for sports fans everywhere. Welcome home.
That's a really good delivery. It's off the post first time and then into the side of the net on the follow-up. Chelsea so close to taking the lead. Two centre-halves, Fofana and Colwill involved, and Colwill has paid a price for that.
It's Weke and Fofana, the two nearest players at the front post.
Weke got the contact, didn't he? Little push on Casemiro. That's Rowley's flick. Put it back from Casemiro. And Weke can win it back. Down the line for Rashford. He's bamboozled Gusto and put it across, and then Bruno Fernandes on the follow-up. Couldn't react quick enough to steer it in. And down in the middle for Manchester United meanwhile. And we delayed United being able to counter. Rashford. Boylan going to get to the ball. Fernandes versus Sanchez. Portugal versus Spain. No problem. Sent the goalkeeper the wrong way, and Manchester United lead. Sends it in. Samiro got his head to it. Oh, how about that on the volley?
Well, what a weekend we have this weekend. What a game we saw yesterday at the Old Trafford Stadium between United and Chelsea, which ended in a 1-1 draw. Beautiful game. Bruno Fernandes scoring the goal for United yesterday, and of course Caicedo getting the equalizer for the Blues, which ended 1-1 at the end of 90 minutes. On that note, we're coming to yet another edition, the Monday edition of Sport Today on the biggest sporting platform on 103.5 FM, broadcasting live from the beautiful city of Ibadan. What a new week, what a brand new day. Welcome to the biggest and the best. We'll celebrate the latest and the biggest making around in the world of sports. And on the show this beautiful Monday morning, I will take you to drive into the world of Formula 1. Max Verstappen doing well right there at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix that went down this weekend. I will talk about that on the show this morning. Also look into the world of tennis and give you the report coming from Iga Swiatek, former world number one. Yes, we also look into the world of NBA this morning. Games that went down this weekend. Two games went down at early hours of today. I will dive into that. Also look into the Nigerian Basketball League. The game that went down in Jos, and of course the game that went down in Edo State. Match upon match, games upon games. Olutola Warriors continue to struggle right there at the Nigerian Basketball League. We also look into the Nigerian Premier Football League. 10 games went down this weekend across 10 centers. Canopila securing a victory 2-1. I will also look into the game between Bayelsa United and Enyimba, which ended in a 1-1 draw. Victory for Benin Insurance away from home, defeating Shooting Stars by 2-1. Olutola Warriors, the Shooting Stars of Ibadan, they were in action away from home to Niger Tornadoes, and guess what? They lost the game by 2-0. We talk about that on the show. Don't you worry. The FIFA Women Under 17 World Cup that went down in Dominican Republic. Early hours of this morning, we saw the finals between North Korea and Spain, which ended in a 1-1 draw in regular time. And guess what? North Korea winning that game by penalty. And of course, they won the under 20, also winning the under 17. What a great achievement for the North Korea. We'll talk about that on the show. Don't worry. We'll take a dive into the Premier League, the games that we saw this weekend. Arsenal fans, how market? You saw the game this weekend against Newcastle United. Of course, it was a victory for Newcastle United. winning the game by a lone goal. Of course, City also lost to Bournemouth by 2 goals to 1. Victory for Mohamed Salah led side. Talking about Liverpool, they won their game this weekend, and just yesterday, Tottenham Hotspur came back into the party, defeating Aston Villa by a beautiful scoreline. We look into all these trending stories. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once and again, my name is Ayomiku Adeni. Of course, you can simply call me Purity. I'm on the driving seat this beautiful Monday morning. And guess what? I'm ready to take you through the ever interesting, ever fascinating, ever controversial, ever heartbreaking world of sport. Sit back, relax, let's do this together, shall we? Yes, you can join the conversation live on Facebook at 103.5 FM. Of course, you can call into the studio line at 091-5103-5555. Join the conversation this morning. We start with football from the local scene, shall we? Just like I told you earlier, we have 10 games that went down in the Nigerian Premier Football League across 10 centers. Good one that went down in Lagos yesterday. I must confirm to you that is one of the biggest shocker we have in the match day 10. The game between Ikorodu City and Rivers United. The Really George led side lost yesterday for the first time this season. The Oga boys went into the party. We saw Ayomide Cole open the scoring for the Oga boys before they secured the second goal to secure 3 maximum points at home. Victory for Ikorodu City yesterday. And of course, in Ikene, we saw Remo Stars that were in action against their fellow star team. Talking about Lobby Stars of Macaulay, which ended in a victory for Remo Stars. They won the game by a lone goal. Aqua United also secured victory against Aqua United. Aqua won the game by 2 goals to 1. Senior Stars of Akure are losing yesterday at home by 2 goals to 1. Yes, they lost to a struggling Bender Insurance side. What a game we had yesterday. Kayode Oke opening the scoring for Bender Insurance. And of course, Anthony Namdi secured the last minute of victory for Bender Insurance. What a strike he had yesterday. What a beautiful goal. And of course, 3 maximum points away from home. Also, in Castina, we saw Canopilas. They were in action against Plateau United. Canopilas won the game by 2 goals to 1. And of course, a legend scoring for Canopilas yesterday, Rabi Wali, the captain of the side, opening the scoring for Canopilas. And of course, Ahmed Musa scoring the second goal for Canopilas to secure the victory at home. 3 maximum points. Bayosa playing 1-1 draw against Enyimba. What a game we saw yesterday at the Nigerian Premier Football League. Abia Warriors losing at home to Atlant, the struggling Outland side. They won the game by 2 goals to nothing. Brief performance by Enugu Rangers. They were in action against Nasarawa United this weekend, and of course they won the game at the Cathedral Stadium. They won the game by 2 goals to nothing. Economic Warriors still remain unbeaten. So far so good this season. They won their game this weekend. Yes, as we stand now, we have Remo Stars topping the league with 21 points, followed by Rivers United. Also with 21 points, we have Enyimba Football Club of Aba with 18 points. Economic Warriors of Maiduguri with 16 points. Rangers International, the defending and reigning champion, with 15 points. Plateau United with 14 points at the 6th position. Niger Tornadoes also with 14 points after playing 10 games in the 7th position. We have Canopilas in the 8th position. Abia Warriors in the 9th position with 14 points. Sunshine Stars of Akure with 13 points. Bender Insurance in the 11th position. Atlant Football Club of Uwere with 12 points at the 12th position. Castina United 13th position. Nasarawa United with 14 on the log. Our darling Shooting Stars of Ibadan 15 on the log with 12 points. The Afonja Warriors, which we call Kwara United, also 16th position with 11 points. Ikorodu City winning Rivers United. Of course, currently they are still at the relegation zone with 11 points. Bayosa United, Aqua United, and Lobby Stars of Macaulay are still rocking at the bottom of the league. Alright, away from that now, let's go straight to Europe this morning and to update you all the games that went down across Europe, from the Premier League to the Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, German Bundesliga, and of course French League 1. Starting from the Premier League this weekend, yes, we have several games that went down at the Premier League. Yes, we saw Chelsea yesterday against their rivals, talking about United, which ended in a 1-1 draw. Also, we saw Tottenham Hotspur this weekend against Aston Villa. They won the game by 4-1, 2-2 between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Crystal Palace. Bournemouth, yes, at their stadium, they defeated City by 2-1. Ipswich Town and Leicester City also play a 1-1 draw. Liverpool at home against Brighton. We saw Liverpool, they won the game by 2-1. Nottingham Forest also secured victory against West Ham United this weekend. Southampton also defeated Everton, and of course Newcastle United defeating Arsenal this weekend. Quickly, before we dive into the major talking points on the show this morning, let's go straight to the Old Trafford Stadium and listen to the coach of Chelsea, Enzo Maresca, talking about his team performance yesterday after securing a draw away from home.
At Old Trafford today, what did you make of the game?
Probably we did the most difficult thing in this stadium against this team, that is go down and then come back. Probably after the goal, the desire to win the game exposed ourselves too much, conceding some chances in the last 5 minutes. But overall, I think we controlled the game. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but as I said, sometimes when you cannot win, it's important that you don't lose.
Yeah, I was going to say, does it feel like a point gained or 2 points dropped?
No, it's just I feel like we knew how difficult was this game for many reasons. You know, they just changed the manager, the players, they want to prove the manager. They won 2 days ago, so they are trying to build momentum. And we knew that it was a difficult game, but we deal with that without problem.
What did you learn about your team today?
Many things. Probably first half in this game against this team, probably they are always waiting for our mistake to counter-attack us, and we need to avoid as much as we can easy mistake.
And a word.
Right, Enzo Maresca talking about his side yesterday after that draw. Beautiful goal by Caicedo to get that equalizer for Chelsea yesterday. But then United did well at some point. They dominated middle part of the first half. I mean, they scored in the second half via penalty by Bruno Fernandes. Let's listen to the coach, the acting, or should I call him an interim coach of United, talking about Van Nistelrooy, talking about the team performance against Chelsea yesterday at the Old Trafford Stadium.
Yeah, we were slightly disappointed because we didn't score the second one with the opportunities we had, and that's the feeling for me personally, and also in the dressing room. And of course, over the last games that we played, we lost some points that we didn't convert our chances. The good thing always is the way I think is that when we create a lot. All through the season so far, and in that sense I'm not too worried. I think when the players are going to get in the flow of things with results coming and confidence growing, that goals will come.
Alright, you see Orange Sport today on the biggest sporting platform on 103.5 FM. Also giving the latest and the biggest coming from the world of sport this beautiful Monday morning. Yes, you can join the conversation live on Facebook at 103.5 FM. But guess what? We'll be going on a short commercial break right about now. And when we return, we'll talk about all the games that went down both in Nigeria and, of course, in Europe. Talking about Arsenal losing to Newcastle United. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
On the 103.5 FM.
Do you need a reliable and super fast unlimited internet for your business and home use? If yes, iWorld Networks is your solution with our uptime affordable internet via fixed broadband. No data caps and throttling. You can enjoy your distance learning, business meetings, and family time with our reliable internet. With 24/7 proactive customer support and 99.8% uptime. We also provide connectivity for offices, schools, financial services, hotels, government, etc. Chat with us on www.iwn.ng. iWorld Networks, we've got you covered. Sign up and get connected today.
I am technology.
I am culture. And I am new business models.
Want to know what we share in common?
Join us in Abuja from the 13th to the 15th of November at the National Advertising Conference 2024.
It's going to be a fully packed 3 days of top-line engagement with the theme
Navigating the Shifts, Technology, Culture, and New Business Models. Venue, Abuja Continental Hotel, Abuja. Time, 10 a.m. each day. National Advertising Conference 2024. Let's shuffle things up. Dissecting the impact of technology, culture, and emerging business models on brand storytelling.
Register right now on www.nationaladvertisingconference.com. Clear your desk and save the date, 13th to 15th November 2024 at Abuja Continental Hotel, Abuja.
National Advertising Conference 2024. Be there, be heard.
Ambrod Association of Nigerian Broadcasters Atubi Afe Alamelaka Buregejige Peka Kakiri Ulede Nigeria Alhaji Abdulrazak Abdulgani GRA Aregbewa Bayama Shekoja Damulu Yegbe Inauguration of the National Executive Council Board of Trustees and Council of Elders Amashawọn Baba Egbewa Leso Atumashi Famiye Danilola Bela Mashi Asolori Kiko Ile Egbewa National Secretariat Ìpàdé di name of 21 Event Center Ring Road Ibadan lọ́jọ́ Sunday November 17 ọdún yìí 2024. Àlejò wa pàtàkì ni His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ life patron wa Engineer Jubril Dr. Sanusi àtàwọn lókọ̀lókọ̀ tọkọ̀ olùjàǹkànjàǹkàn tó máa wà níbẹ̀ tó fi máa wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó máa gbàmì ẹ̀yẹ lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Àwọn olórin tí ó kọrin lùlù fún wájú ni Alhaji Musiliu Haruna Ìṣọ̀lá Alhaji Rashidi Ayinde Fẹ́mi Sola Ìdòwú Santana àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Aṣọ àǹkárá tá a mú ní físà láti wọlé 5,000 naira péré lọ́pàá mẹ́rin. Ó ti wà nínú iṣẹ́ rédíò tẹ́tí ń gbọ́ wa yìí àti lọ́fíìsì president wa tó wà ládojúkọ Premier FM Ìbàdàn. Aago 12 ọ̀sán la máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. A ó máa retí yín o. Ambrod
The essence of interior design will always be about people and how they live. It is about the realities of what makes for an attractive, civilized, and meaningful home environment. This is our foremost concern at Mr. Johnson Furniture and Interior Decoration, and this is why we stay faithful to your own taste, because nothing you really like is ever out of style. Mr. Johnson Furniture and Interior Decoration, we specialize in importing and delivering quality royal beds, sofas, lights, and doors to every home across Nigeria. We are located inside Dokafort Filling Station in Lewura Junction, Akala Express, Ibadan. Call us up on 080-913-35706 or send a WhatsApp message to 090-445-30230. We don't just sell quality products. Our maintenance team is on standby to give free routine maintenance for a whole year after purchase. Mr. Johnson Furniture, our passion is to bring affordable.
On 103.5 FM.
Oh my God.
We look sharp, we looked alive, and in one action, direct play, second ball, which they are really good at. They put the ball wide, they have an unbelievable cross and finish. After that, momentum changes, energy shifts. You know the game that they want to play is clear, and you get too often dragged into that kind of game, and we weren't good enough, had enough answers to get constantly out of that, especially creating the threat that we needed, and we'll discuss about it.
Yes, just this weekend we saw Newcastle United also beating Arsenal by a long goal. Title contender and currently at the fifth position at the log of the Premier League. All right, let's take stories from the Serie A this morning. Good one for Ademola Lookman, and of course Atalanta side this weekend. They were in action against Napoli at home, and Napoli lost the game by 3 goals to nothing. Yes, what a beautiful game that we saw this weekend. Seeing Ademola Lookman scoring a brace for Atalanta just yesterday. Also, we'll look into Torino up against Fiorentina. Fiorentina also won the game away from home by a lone goal. AC Milan back into action against Monza. AC Milan won the game by a lone goal. Juventus winning away from home by 2-0. Victory for Inter Milan at the Serie A this weekend. Action also went down at the La Liga. I must confirm to you that we have several games that went down this weekend at the Spanish La Liga. Girona, they were in action this weekend against Leganés. And of course, Girona won the game by 4-3. Yes, we saw Osasuna also in action this weekend. They won the game by a lone goal. And of course, Bilbao up against Real Betis ended in a 1-1 draw. Good one for Sociedad as they won away from home by 2-0 in Barcelona. Yes, also this season, they have been winning their game, and against Espanyol, they won the game by 3-1. Atletico Madrid against Las Palmas ended in a victory for Atletico Madrid. They won the game by 2-0. In case you miss all this game, the German Bundesliga also action upon action, and good one for Bayern Munich. They're getting closer, even though we are still at the early stage of the league. But then against Union Berlin, they won the game by 3-0. And of course, Bayer Leverkusen are playing a goalless draw at home to Stuttgart. What a game we saw this weekend across Europe. In the French League One, also PSG back into action. They won their game this weekend by just a slim margin. We can call that for PSG. They won at home against Lens by a lone goal. Other games that we saw Lille up against Lyon, which ended in a 1-1 draw. And of course, Monaco lost at home 7-10, also securing victory at home this weekend. Nice, of course, against Brest, ended in a victory for OJ Neza. Right, away from football stories now, let's go straight to basketball. These are we saw a couple of games right there at the NBA, both from the Western Conference and from the Eastern Conference. And of course, this morning we saw two games that went down in the world of NBA. Miami Heat, they were in action against Washington Wizards. The Heat, they won the game by 118-98. What a game we saw from the first quarter of the game. Miami Heat dominating the game, recording 31 points in the first quarter of that game. What a victory they had this morning. And of course, Golden State Warriors also, they were in action away from home. They won the game after playing overtime. Of course, they recorded 8 points at overtime to secure 127 points to 121 points. What a big game we saw this morning. LA Clippers also lost at home this morning. We saw other games also that went down in the world of NBA. Quickly now, let's take stories from the Nigerian Basketball League. Yes, both from the venue in Jos and of course the venue in Edo State. Yes, we saw match day 7 at the Atlantic Conference in Edo State. Quara Falcons, they were in action against Delta Force. Quara Falcons, they won the game recording 78 points. We saw the Oluyole Warriors, after struggling through their games this season, they were able to defeat the Lagos Legend, recording 77 points to 65 points. Yes, Rivers Opals recording 80 points against Oaks and Reed. Yes, what a game we saw. And from the Northern Conference, Kano Pillars losing to Nigerian Custom, and of course Bauchi Net also losing to Nene University. So what a game we saw in the world of basketball this morning. Yes, what we saw BYE on the show this beautiful Monday morning. Quickly, let's take stories from Formula 1. Max Verstappen won the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. What a victory for Max Verstappen this morning. Yes, on that note, we'll say BYE on the show. Thank you so much for joining and being part of my world this beautiful Monday morning. Until I come your way again later tomorrow for another fresh edition of Sport Today on the biggest sporting platform in Southwest Nigeria. My name is Ayo.